example, when we are watching cricket match, when we are
Hmm.
watching alone, it's not like that exciting. But when somebody's sitting with us,
Hmm.
we are shouting six, four. Like it gives a real life experience. Influenced, and not only movies. I feel that social media is quite enough to influence people's life. I think that has more influence than the movies. And I think it's totally individual choice. I don't think that whole society or everyone is just copying them or like getting influenced with them, because many people, they don't even watch movies. I think
Hmm.
most of the housewife, like after getting married, having kids, no one has that much time that we spend
So,
on watching movies every day, right?
point here. Do you think reality shows are really real? For example, Big Boss.
It's real.
Would you ever like to be a part of Big Boss if you are given?
After getting fame,
Hmm.
you have to face a lot of criticism that
Hmm.
comes along with the fame. The both things are attached together. So though
Okay.
I want to become famous, I don't want to famous in the terms of negativity.
Right.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Vulnerable. Vulnerable.
Vulnerable.
Right.
Vulnerable.
Okay. All right. Now, the idea is to make you elaborate things a lot, put in a little more effort, right? It's okay. I mean, it's not a wrong answer, but a little more would have been better. Hello, Karishma. Welcome back as usual.
Hello, sir.
Great,
Back.
great. Good to have you back every few days. It's always a delight.
Sorry.
Good to have you every few days. It's always a delight.
Right, right, right. It's been long time, I think.
Probably a couple of weeks, I believe.
It's more than a month, I believe.
Is it? Oh, probably then I haven't kept count. Right? I haven't had a tap on the time yet. Anyway,
Okay.
how have you been, by the way?
I have been doing good. Good.
Perfect. But I'm sure all of us who are living in Delhi NCR have had a very hard time in the last couple of days with the soaring heat. I mean, you cannot stay all day inside the AC, right? And if
Right.
you step out, it's sweltering heat, right? It's unbearable heat and it's humid all the time. I don't know how much it bothers you. It definitely bothers me a lot.
Yeah, it is bothering me as well. Even as of now, like it's very hot here.
Hmm.
But what we can do, we have no option.
Oh, we certainly don't have any.
Yeah.
Chalo, all right. So, what's on your mind for today? Is there anything that you've been pursuing? Anything worth sharing, or we can start with assignment as you wish.
We can start with the assignment.
Chalo, let me check what it is.
I didn't read the assignment today.
I don't either. For me, it's just a topic that matters.
Hmm.
Silver screen. Okay. Yeah.
Silver
Silver
screen.
screen is, the screen that is used in the cinema halls and
Cinema halls.
movieplex theaters, right? That is called the silver screen, right? Um, for a very long time, the silver screen has fascinated the viewers, right? Whatever is shot in the movie is finally projected onto the silver screen. And for a huge segment of the last 2 3 generations, silver screen has been a place of escape, entertainment, fun, even life lessons, right? We watch movies, we feel the emotion, we get entertained, we change our perspective through the silver screen.
Right.
How do you think the silver screen became so powerful, so influential? And why is that the human beings like to watch things on a huge screen along with so many people? I mean, you can watch it at your own home on your television also. You can
Mhm.
pause it at your own choice, and you can step out to the loo at any moment of time. And there's all kinds of benefits of watching things at home if you have a good TV. But still, we go out, facing the long traffic queues, spend so much on the tickets, and then we watch it on a silver screen, on a huge screen with again hundreds of people seated together. Why
Right.
is it like that? What do you think? What's
Uh,
the
I
point here?
I think one prominent thing is that when we watch it with a lot of people, we get a vibe of
Hmm.
getting like we are watching movie. For example, when we sing national anthem alone,
Hmm.
it doesn't give the vibe, any kind of vibe. It's just the
Hmm.
plain song we feel. But when we stand with a group of 100 people and when we are singing the same song again, we feel
Hmm.
some kind of goosebumps that we are, 100% devoted for our nation, and we feel some kind of good feeling which I
Hmm.
cannot express in words.
Okay.
Similarly, when we watch a movie, for example, the movie kind of like Salman Khan movie,
Hmm.
when we are watching it, when any action scene comes in the picture,
Hmm.
people start shouting
Hmm.
very loudly. So it gives you another level of entertainment, or you can say happiness, or you feel like that, wow.
Hmm.
So I think that is the only reason we don't want to watch it alone, though we are watching the same thing, same story, nothing is different.
Right.
But the people around us,
Hmm.
they make that moment special, I feel sometimes.
Okay.
For example, when we are watching cricket match, when we are
Hmm.
watching alone, it's not like that exciting. But when somebody's sitting with us,
Hmm.
we are shouting six, four, like it gives a real life experience.
Okay. Okay.
So for that reason, I feel it's important. Apart from there are many other things also, but I think this is the main thing.
Right. So it is the collective experience, right? A shared experience with a large group at the same time, real time shared experience. Yes.
Exactly.
That feeling of being a part of a larger collective. All of them focused on the same idea, right? Watching a movie, you spending time having fun, right? What was your last good movie going experience, or maybe a last bad movie going experience?
My experience,
Yeah.
I don't remember the last movie which I watched on theaters or cinema. I don't remember.
At a theater, not on
At,
theater, at a
at
theater.
theater, okay.
Hmm.
At theater. I don't remember. Not able to recall.
Sure. Okay. So you're not a movie buff as such, a movie theater buff as such, yes?
No, not at all. I'm not a movie buff. Yeah.
Hmm. Right. Okay. And any reason you would like to share that why you're not much into movies? Because in India there's a huge crowd, like millions and millions of crowd who are crazy to watch the next Friday show, right? At any point of time. So what makes you a little aloof, a little different from that crowd?
I think most of them are youngsters. They this is the time to enjoy actually for them, because now it's my time to focus on my children, my responsibilities. So that is something which detached me from this particular thing.
Hmm.
But otherwise, like when I was young, I used to watch movies even on every weekend.
Hmm.
So, but now the time has changed. Priorities has have been changed.
Hmm.
So that is one reason I think that I'm not so much into movies. Not even at home. I don't get time to watch movies at home. Usually we watch it on Friday night or sometimes Saturday night.
Hmm.
But since summer vacations are here, like our kids, they don't allow us to watch. They
Hmm.
make noise till the late night. Like go to sleep around 12 or 12:30 sometimes at night.
Hmm.
So we
Hmm.
are not getting time to watch any movie these days.
Correct. Okay. So it's most like your engagement with various other things which keeps you stay away from movies. Yeah.
Right,
But
right.
many people don't do it by choice. For example, I don't watch. I have no distractions as such, but I just don't watch it because I'm very choosy about what kind of movies I would watch, and it's very rare that I would really find a movie of my choice. Right?
Okay.
Have you experienced anything like that? That you are choosy or picky about movies? Has it
Yes,
happened
I
to you?
am. Yeah, I'm really choosy because it's not that my husband doesn't watch movie. He watches movie every day, but the thing is that his genre is to focus on kind of Hollywood movies, thriller, horror. I don't like it. So my genre is to watch specifically Bollywood movies most of the time. I don't like Hollywood movies.
Okay. Okay.
Bollywood, and that's something like action. I don't like too much action in the movie. I like comedy
Hmm.
plus family kind of movies I prefer.
All
So
right. Okay.
maybe
Okay.
that's the reason that I don't watch.
Right. Now, often it is said that movies, now there's two kinds of opinions. One is movies are a reflection of the society. Another is movies are influencing society. So either we can say that movies are influencing, are responsible for the things happening in society, or movies are just showing what is already happening in the society. Where do you stand in this debate? Which side do
I
you
think
stand, and
it
where,
has
why?
mixture. I think it has mixture of both the things you said, because it's most of the time we have seen that whatever is happening in the society, we have seen all those things in the movie. People actually, directors or producers, they are creating movies on the based of actual social events which already happened. Many
Hmm.
times we watched such kind of movies, but
Hmm.
sometimes we feel like, for example, if it's a thriller.
Hmm.
I don't remember the name of that movie, but it was Ritesh Deshmukh movie. He used to kill all the women and all. So I think I don't remember the name, but sometimes I feel that people obviously can get influenced such kind of movies because especially the youngsters, they don't apply too
Hmm.
much mind everywhere. They just adopt whatever they seen. They feel like, okay, we can also do this. We can also make such kind of plans. So I think sometimes people also get influenced, but sometimes movies try to show the actual image of the society through their movies.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. All right. You just used a word women's. That's the wrong
Women,
word, right? Women.
women,
Women. Women.
women,
WOMAN is woman, which is singular. WOMEN is women, which is plural.
plural,
Okay.
right?
Okay. Um, for a very long time, movies have been influential, and we follow the trends, the hairstyle people start copying,
Right.
the costumes people start copying. So movies indeed have a very strong influence on the masses, right? Do you
Right.
think that at a subtle level, movies have also shaped the way we think, or the way we perceive things, or a whole generation has been, has been shaped into a movie's way of lifestyle? Do you think that movies have influenced us to that level?
I don't think so because every person has his own intellect. We can
Okay,
think, we can decide.
all right.
But as I talk about the youngsters, they can influence a lot through those movies because they are not I think they're not that on that level where they can
Hmm.
decide what is correct or what is incorrect. So I think they can get influenced, and not only movies. I feel that social media is quite enough to influence people's life. I think that
Hmm.
has more influence than the movies because movies is just a 3 hours of movie, but the
Hmm.
social media every day, what are you doing? What like influencers are doing? They're just showing their lives, and people are trying to copy their lives as well.
Hmm.
I remember earlier it used to happen that people used to follow certain person. For example, like there is that era where people used to follow Amitabh Bachchan.
Hmm.
He used to be the superstar of every person. Like, but now I think time has changed. Time has evolved. People not only stick to one particular personality. There are many personality which came into existence now, and we have different opinions, choice, and I think it's totally individual choice. I don't think that whole society or everyone is just copying them or like getting influenced with them because many people they don't even watch movies. I think
Hmm.
most of the housewife, like after getting married, having kids, no one has that much time that we spend on watching movies every day, right? So we don't
Absolutely.
bother about it. If I talk about me personally, when I was like a kid, I used to watch a lot of TV serials, Saas Bahu serials. I was so much engrossed into that, but
Hmm.
since I got married, I have responsibilities. I don't bother about them. Like I don't even know the names of those TV serials which are, telecast on TV these days. I have
Hmm.
no idea at all. So there is a
Right.
change in every person's life after 20s or 25. So
Hmm.
I would not say that whole India, whole world is getting influenced, but yeah, there is some kind of population which is under the certain age. They may get influenced with the
Hmm.
movies because they have time to watch those movies.
Right. True. Agreed. I think that's a very logically valid point. That it's the responsibilities of life which take you away from all those superficial entertainments, right? Since we started our discussion with theater and then movies, it's but natural that we are now going to talk about the latest entertainment products, which are OTT series or even YouTube series. Do you think that somehow the creativity of small creators has literally dethroned the supremacy of Hollywood, Bollywood sort of big giants? Like today, when you watch a small series like Aspirants on YouTube or Panchayat on Prime Video, right? You know that they have all the requirements that meet the needs of the people. I mean, the masses, right? They're entertaining, they're enlightening, they have lessons to give, they have solid actors and everything on point. So, do you think it's a great way of dethroning the giants like Hollywood, Bollywood? Or what are your thoughts on
Dethroning.
the
What is the word you have used?
dethrone is what जहाँ पे राजा बैठता है
Right,
सिंहासन,
right,
right? तो
right.
सिंहासन से किसी को हटाना dethroning.
Okay, dethroning. What is the spelling?
DETHORRE, DETHRONE, dethrone.
Dethroning. Okay, no. Got it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was thinking about it. So
Hmm.
I feel that yes, OTT platforms are just enough. We really do not look up for movies for the entertainment. We
Hmm.
watch, personally, I watch movie because it's finished in 2 or 3 hours. There's a certain time period that movie will end within few hours. But
Hmm.
as we talk about OTT platforms or like other things, kind of web series, they are, very long. We have to binge watch, and I don't want to do that. That's the
Okay.
only reason I go for movies. Apart from
Hmm.
that, I don't think there's anything which we are, missing, or like in the web series, or like I think they are more popular than the movies these days. No
Right.
one actually watch movies. Not
Hmm.
no one. Many people watch movies as
Yeah.
well,
Hmm.
but like the number of people now it's reducing. Like people are not only watching movies, they are watching OTT platforms,
Hmm.
reality shows. They are coming to existence a lot. People like to watch reality instead of uh, drama shows.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
I think they
But
are.
but I have a point here. Do you think reality shows are really real? For example, Big Boss, right? Do you think there is reality in Big Boss? I mean, I'm questioning. I believe there is more of scripting than reality. You can share your own thoughts. And why do you
Um,
think people like programs like Big Boss? What's so entertaining or what's so hooking about programs like Big Boss?
People just want to show the real side of people, how
Hmm.
they react when they get these kind of circumstances. Like when see, everything is like mobile is everything nowadays. If you do not have mobile, how do you react? How you pass your time? What are the things you would love to do in your free time? So
Hmm.
I think people want to watch that. Like
Okay.
if so many unknown people living together, how they build a relationship, how they behave, how they throw tantrums, like what are the emotion level. So
Hmm.
that is one reason. But yeah, apart from that, people like drama. That is there in Big Boss, so people watch for that reason also.
Okay.
And and what you have asked me, I forgot the question.
Now, my question was simple. I think you have fairly answered that. Why do people like to watch
No,
reality
it's a
shows?
scripted or not. The
Yeah,
question
that was
was
the other part. Yeah. Do you think that reality shows are really real or they have an element of scripting into factor?
uh, I cannot say that it is fully scripted, but somehow at some point of time it seems like they are scripted. Like 20% I feel that they are scripted, but 80% I feel that it's real.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
Correct. True. Would you like ever like to be a part of Big Boss if you are given an opportunity? You are a
No,
new
I
you are
don't.
a college, huh?
I don't.
Tell me the reason why you wouldn't. Because they get paid for that, right? For whatever number of days they're there, they get paid for that. And you are a YouTube persona, you would like to grow your following, which is a fair thing to do. So why would you not like to do it?
You
Go
know
deep
what?
into that part.
Okay, so you know what? After getting fame,
Hmm.
you have to face a lot of criticism that
Hmm.
comes along with the fame. The both things are attached together. So though
Okay.
I want to become famous, I don't want to famous in the terms of negativity. So if
Okay.
I will
I
go to
want
the
to
Big
be
Boss,
famous. Not I want to famous. I don't want to be famous. Yeah.
okay, I don't want to be famous.
Hmm.
No, I want to be famous. Yes, I want to
Hmm.
be famous, but not in negative terms. I don't want people talking about me in negative terms.
Hmm.
So for that reason, I don't want to go to Big Boss. Second is that I have that anger issue also. So when
Okay.
I got angry, I start feeling frustrated. Sometimes I don't want to. I don't want anyone to see me cry. That is
Right.
also
So you
one
want
reason.
to you don't want to be vulnerable on a public platform. Yes.
Yes, vulnerable.
Right.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Vulnerable. Vulnerable.
Vulnerable.
Right.
Vulnerable.
Yes. Vulnerable is when you show your real side. Not just
Right.
real side, but the side of you
Emotion.
which is normally hidden and is private. Right. Our emotions are private. Right.
Right.
So when you open that up, you're vulnerable. Right.
Right.
ठीक है.
Vulnerable.
So let's say you are walking through a dark alley in the night, and you know that it is a dangerous area, right? You could be attacked, you could be harmed. So that is the vulnerable time. You're open to dangers. That is vulnerable.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Um, these days, people seek attention a lot, right? By whatever means, by whether wearing a short dress or doing sexual acts on camera, or doing some kind of vulgarity, or trying to be overly sensitive on camera, right? Because ultimately attention is the new currency. If you can grab people's attention, then you can grab business deals, you can grab more money from YouTube, right? Attention is the new currency. Do you think this is a downward trend of the society, or do you think just a passing phase?
No, seriously, it's a down. What you said?
Downward
Downfall.
trend, downward trend.
Yeah, it's a downward trend because people want to get attention doing such things
Hmm.
which is not nice. I think we should not take help of those ideas or things just to get
Okay.
the attention of other people.
Hmm. Hmm. Done? Done?
That's
Okay, all right. No, the idea is to make you elaborate things a lot, put in a little more effort, right? It's okay. I mean, it's not a wrong answer, but a little more would have been better, right? For example, yes, of course, people have sort of forgotten the boundaries between personal and social, right? Everything that's happening in the personal life is out on social media, right? All those
right.
get ready with me trends. Instagram is now a bathroom,
Instagram.
right? Is now a
Right.
bathroom, right? So as simple as that, right? So to get attention and to get more engagement to their reel or their channel, people could go to any extent because it's rewarding. It's rewarding them with money, with
Mhm.
more followers, with more engagement, and eventually a lot of professional deals. They get a lot of deals. Right? They can earn lakhs per month. Right. So this is what a downward trend looks like, where there is absolutely no respect or regard for a personal space or your own body or your relationships. Right. So many people do so many semi-sexual acts on camera to get the attention.
That's true. That's true.
True. Okay. If you could change one thing about social trends, social media trends, what would you change?
I have never follow any trend.
No, if you would like to change something on social media,
Yeah,
what would you
that's
like
what
to
I'm thinking. What should I change? I'm not aware about those trends actually. What I want to change. As you said that Instagram is now become like changing room, so I want to change it. It should be not allowed on social media, or maybe these apps have certain options to ban those people who are doing misuse of these platforms and using wrong means just to get the attention of other people. This is what I think it should be changed.
Okay, okay. And why do you say that?
Yeah, it's not good for the society, I think, because every person is watching Instagram now. A 5-year-old, 6-year-old boy, he can access to Instagram and open it. See,
Hmm,
no matter how hard we try to keep my child away from these social media, but
hmm,
somehow because they are aware,
hmm,
they know some here that okay, this application exists. So we never know when then they can operate or watch anything on that. So it's
hmm.
not really safe for the children or the youngsters because it's uh, it's giving wrong impact on them.
Impact. It's leaving a wrong impact on the young
Yes,
minds, right?
young
They're
minds. Yeah,
getting exposed. They're getting exposed to things that they shouldn't be exposed to. Yep.
right, right, right. That's
Take it. All right. Um, there's something that you would like to continue for social media to have as a positive aspect, right? Something that you believe has helped people, something that you believe has done a lot of good to the common masses. What is that social media? In which way social media has done that? Anything you would like to share?
there are so many things social media is doing in a good way. For example, about education.
Mm-hmm.
Earlier, it was really difficult to solve a math question by own self, and we have to ask for the tutors and get coaching. But now we can get help from the YouTube and other applications also.
Mm-hmm.
So it is helping in a very good way. It's not that social media has all the bad impacts. I think it's good also, but it's totally up to you that how you're using it, how you're taking advantage from it. So like people are using it in a good way, but some people are using it in a bad way just to earn money and get fame, and they are crossing the boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
So, but as I said, education, and apart from that, you can learn any kind of skill from social media if you really want to be. For example, I have learned English through social media. Just by watching YouTube videos, I have learned English.
Hmm.
I was not like this 2 years ago. I used to hesitate. I used to fear. I used to fumble a lot.
Hmm.
I could not complete a single sentence without grammatical errors. But now I'm at least able to express my thought. It's only because of social media. Because I used to watch a lot of YouTube videos, like
Hmm.
English videos. I used to watch short
Okay.
videos also sometimes. People say that don't watch translation videos, but I used to watch them, and I feel that I've learned a lot from them also. Because initially, when you are a beginner, you don't know what to call this particular thing. At
Hmm.
that moment, these translation help you to understand that what is the English meaning of that particular thing,
Of
right?
that
So
phrase or that
yeah,
word.
so it helped me a lot. It helped me a lot.
Right. Right. I think social media is an absolute boon, but only if people could stick to that, right? But people have found obviously loopholes to it and used it in the most improper ways. But as people, as humans, we all have a free will to choose what we want to choose, whether to create or what to consume. Both the
Exactly.
ways we have choices, right?
Right.
And as long as we are putting our choices as our priority, then let people do what they want to do, right? You can always choose the right thing for yourself. Yep.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Any questions for the day, Karishma, from your side?
No.
No? That was a very faint no. Chalo, take care. In that case, we can meet again next time. All right?
Okay. Bye bye.
Good day. Bye bye. Thank you so much.